Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly reading for June 6th to June 12th. I want to quickly thank each and every one of you for supporting my channel by liking and subscribing. Now let's find out what Spirit has in store for you this week. Hi Aquarius, and thank you for tuning in. I hope everything's been going well for you these days. And thank you so much for taking your time and your energy to spend a little time with me. And let's see what the spirits have to say for you this week. So we're starting with Death. Nice strong power card. The Ten of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So a strong emotional week for you, Aquarius. So that should touch into that humanitarian nature of yours. Then we have the Five of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot. So with those, let's see here. So not to sound corny, but it sounds like it looks like an emotional journey for you this week. You do have the Chariot, and you do have these nice strong cups, but you also have Death. Death is your first card, and we know that that is closely linked to our Scorpios. So Aquarius, you might be looking to your Scorpio for some direction, for some help with this, because we know that death represents changes and transitions. Just a clearing of space, clearing of whatever needs to be moved out of the way to move forward. So that ending, so we can have the beginning. Simple. Death is not the be scared of card. Death is not the bad card. Death is the card that's actually necessary. I mean, it really is. You have to end something. In most cases, you have to end something to begin something, especially something completely new. So that's why I'm seeing the Chariot, those two strong power cards talking to each other, because that journey for you is going to be your transition. It's going to be how you make those changes. And because the Chariot is there, I'm thinking it's going to be a really big change for you. Something that really does make you feel like you are using your willpower and your sense of a more determined course to achieve the success, to achieve what you're looking for. But you also, with that Chariot, you have to remember to be careful, because if things are moving too quickly, if they're doing things that you're not expecting, especially this is going to be a situation of high energy. So you want to make sure that you are staying on task. That course, that more determined course has to be, you have to be thinking about this. And then I'm looking at your cups. I'm looking at your emotion here. We have the Ten of Cups, and with the Ten of Cups, that is referring to a high sense of self-esteem and just a sense of connectedness with, in particular, people that you love, but just feeling like you are really in tune with them right now. And I'm thinking possibly even an even better relationship, an even better understanding and connection with them, because you are making these changes, a big change for you. And then we have the Ace of Cups, speaking directly of love. Also that sense of blissfulness and that rejuvenation of love. So even if it's a relationship or well, definitely a relationship of any type, if you've been in it a long time, this is a time, this week is going to be a period of time where even old relationships are going to be feeling new again, bringing you that sense of bliss that brand new love brought you. So that might be exactly what it is. It's the emotional journey. It's that needing to reconnect with those you love. But let's look at your action. Your action is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands speaks to some discomfort caused by problems. So that's why you have Death here, saying that there's time for a change. There's a need for a change. And so the Five of Wands is giving you that. It's saying that, you're going to have to come out of your comfort zone and communicate better in order to make this happen, to make this change for your relationships for the better. And then let's look at your swords. You have the two highest in your suit. You have the King of Swords. With the King of Swords, again, just saying that, being very analytical, oddly enough. So your challenge in this case would be you have so much emotion going on this week, Aquarius, that it's kind of not counterproductive, but it's going to be a little odd for you, because with the King of Swords, it's saying, you're definitely going to be rooted in real thinking, in real mindfulness. So not that that doesn't work with emotion. Of course you want to think about that, but it's almost a different type of thinking, a different way of thinking about things. So your knowledge that you've gathered, things that are in that thinking realm, or that more mindful realm, using your brain instead of your heart, it's kind of odd that you have that with the cups. But it would make you step out of your comfort zone, like we were talking about. It would give you that wherewithal to be mindful about the change. So the King of Swords is actually speaking to that, saying, well, you know what? You are going to have to think with your head and your heart. So definitely being able to combine those and use the assistance from your Scorpio, in particular, because death was your first card, but just being able to make some sense out of the emotion and out of this need to be more mindful of the people around you and cultivate that relationship. Then you have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is also speaking to being able to overcome obstacles. So your challenges are actually your solutions, it seems like this week, speaking very strongly and working very closely with your action, saying that, in matters of emotion, in matters of the heart, it's not normal. It's not the usual thing to involve your head. But in this case, you are going to be using your head and your heart to accomplish this big change. And then last but not least, we have our Nine of Pentacles. And with the Nine of Pentacles, that is speaking to good luck and prosperity and the sense of enjoying the little things. So that is definitely a good pentacle to have with the week that you're going to have, Aquarius. Being more in tune to your family life, your emotional well-being, actually thinking about it using your head as well as your heart to accomplish this goal of this big change. So then with the Nine of Pentacles, just saying that this week, you're really going to be very confident and very, very high self-esteem, knowing, you know what? I appreciate everything I have. I appreciate what is coming to me, and I just want to be conscious and an active part of the good things that are coming for me in my emotional realm and with my family, with my loved ones. So Aquarius, you are going to have a very interesting week, but the good thing is that you are going to be concentrating on it. You are going to be bringing these things to you due to your ability to change and conquer that puzzle. So that is what I'm seeing for you. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.